Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new What Your Warzone Operator Skin Says About You inside of Modern Warfare. I'm your boy, Big Citrus, and today we are here on episode 3. If you have not seen the previous 2 episodes, make sure you go and check them out. It would mean the world to me. And really quick, I just want to say, if you are not subscribed to these videos, please subscribe, because I get a lot of comments on like, oh wow, I really love your content, and we can't wait for more to come out, and then they're not subscribing, so they're missing the next video. Please just do it real quick if you don't want to miss another video, and tap that bell icon. Like and comments your thoughts, tell me if I did a good job talking about the skins in this video, and let's get into it. So starting off first today, I'm gonna kind of do a bit of a backpedal. I want to talk about some of the skins I've done in previous videos that I feel like have kind of changed over time. First off, really quick, I just want to say for Captain Price, I used to say that this was the Modern Warfare, you know, all die-hard of the, you know, good old days on MW1, MW2, and for the most part, that is still true. I feel like if you're using this skin at this point, you are actually more die-hard than the other Modern Warfare 1 or Modern Warfare 2 diehards, because I feel like a good portion of them have probably moved on to other skins that they just find more interesting. So I want to get that out of the way, and then for Lurch, I wanted to change this one. Now, this has changed a little bit since the start of Season 5. You are like either a really like edgy 11-year-old or like you're a pretty edgy 30-year-old who kind of vibes more with the military side of things, and you kind of just like this dude's a little bit on the more, you know, bulky side, and you don't talk in game chat or to other people unless they're your friends or if you're trying to tell someone that they're complete trash at the video game. Also, with Shadow Company, I dropped the video right when Season 5 came out, so it's kind of changed a little bit as well, where if you use Shadow Company, it's honestly probably just because it's the best skin you have, not really because you think it's the best looking skin in the game, because honestly, I think these skins look kind of stupid. But if you do use the skin, I mean, honestly, it's probably just because it's the best skin you have compared to other, you know, skins that don't look as edgy or as cool, and you kind of realize that fact in a way. Overall, you're a decent player and everything, you're pretty good at the game, but you're not necessarily a pro. I mean, Cat Girl Mara's a pretty easy one to pin down, right? I could just make the classic, you know, weeaboo reference, and, you know, I'd probably just call it a day. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've gotten a lot of requests to talk about Grinch on here, and I feel like people usually use the ghillie suit version of Grinch. I mean, that's definitely what I use anytime I wear him. He has some pretty funny voice lines as well. But I've noticed one incredibly specific thing about people who use Grinch on a consistent basis. For whatever reason, if you upset them mid-match, like, if you're like focusing them too much, or if you're just like, you know, doing way too good or using a really cheap strategy to get ahead, just anything like that, they will relentlessly focus you for the rest of the match. Especially in Warzone, if you're just being annoying, they will just run up to you sometimes, and they will just go for it. Like, they do not care. I feel like I see a very similar type of player also use the Thorn skin and any variation of them. I don't know what it is, but these two I seem to see a very similar group of people use both of these skins. And one specific deviation about Thorn, these people seem to be way worse than Grinch players. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. Half the time when I see a Thorn, they just seem to be a new or relatively not amazing player. Grinch players seem to be way more tryhard and sweaty and therefore kind of more knowledgeable about the game. I just have Thorns like try to like snipe me with EBRs and shit sometimes, and they don't realize that that gun doesn't work. Or they'll just rush me with an Uzi because they saw a 1v4 clip on Twitch and think that that'll make them, you know, get some sort of sick highlight reel. I don't know. All of these players have one thing in common, and that is ruthless aggression. But they're actually pretty chill usually when you talk to them. The Woods Operator skin means 2 things. One, you're probably just a huge fan of the Treyarch Call of Duties, like myself, and you're incredibly excited for this new game, and you want to rep a character from a franchise that you respect more, being the Black Ops series. Or 2, you just think that because you pre-ordered the new game, this is the most expensive skin in the game, which technically speaking it is, and therefore it being the most expensive skin means it is the rarest and or best skin, which makes you a good player. I see a lot of people for some reason putting on the wood skin and thinking this. A lot of them haven't even played a Treyarch Call of Duty campaign. I don't know, but I'm gonna assume you're most likely just a fan of the franchise, and if not, you're probably just an Omega Sweat Lord who thinks that dumping money into skins on this game will somehow make you seem like a better player. And secondly, kind of relating into the, whole Treyarch fanboy, we got the whole, Nikolai and, just zombies pack and everything. This pack is really cool, by the way. This is definitely my favorite pack in the game. Maybe next to Catgirl Mara. IDK. But this is a pretty cool pack overall. And if you use this, you're definitely just a fan of zombies. I'm not quite sure why else you would use this, but you're probably someone who doesn't play Warzone all too much. And if you do, you play it with your friends, but you're just desperately waiting for this new Call of Duty to come out so you can actually play some zombies in its purest state. And I'm right there with you. For Velikan, I've been seeing this skin used a lot recently, and actually I kinda have a new thing for this series. This is an edgy, try-hard, sweaty Sweatlord skin, but these people actually seem to be good at the game. I don't know what it is. Half the time I usually see these people running around, usually with an Origin 12, yes, but they actually do seem to be pretty good. Yes, they're trying overly hard to look badass and macho and masculine and all those other buzzwords, but they usually at least know the game pretty well and have good game sense, which is rare for a lot of players, even with skill-based matchmaking. I know this is kind of a really weird and specific one, but I don't really know why you would be using the new, I just call this the Negasonic Teenage Warhead skin from Deadpool. That's just what I call this one. If you use this skin, I feel like you're probably just a fan of Deadpool. I just wanted to throw that out there. Or you just think this chick looks cool and you're probably a girl gamer and wanted a cool female-looking skin. That's really the only reason I could think of. I think that the Lumberjack skin personally looks really stupid, but people who use this honestly just never take the game seriously and are never really good players at the game. They're probably an older player, around 30 years old or something. They might have kids or something. They just bought this skin because who knows, maybe they're more of a woodsy guy and they wanted to, kind of just seem out of the loop with everything. And they just want to seem like they're out of place? I don't know. This kind of also relates to the, whole marijuana skin. That's literally what it is. This is a weed skin, right? That's the joke with this. People who buy this genuinely think that they're probably being really funny. Like, oh my god, look, I'm using the pot skin in the game that's supposed to be a serious war game. Look how funny is that? It's not really. I don't like it. I don't get why people think buying this is gonna make them seem cool. Let me get it straight. I got nothing wrong if you smoke weed. I don't really care. Legalize it or rather decriminalize it. But people who buy this are either 20-year-old people who think that, they can relate and be hip with the younger new COD players that they buy this, or they're just 12-year-olds who think they're being funny. Also, neither of these players are good at the game half the time. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't come across too salty with this video. I have been getting a little tired of Modern Warfare Warzone recently. I don't know, I'm kind of just looking for something new, and I'm incredibly excited for that new Call of Duty, and especially the new Zombies mode inside of it. If you want more content on that, just first news updates and speculation videos for the game, please subscribe to my channel. Go watch the videos that I've uploaded on Cold War and the other Warzone skin parts if you haven't watched those yet. And when the Cold War comes out, when the new game comes out, I'm going to be uploading pretty much every day as much as I can, maybe even twice a day sometimes, and I'm going to be doing a variety of content, multiplayer, campaign, zombies, Warzone. I am going to be doing everything that I possibly can on this channel, so please make sure you subscribe. It would actually mean the world to me. I'm getting really close to 500 subscribers. The growth I've seen on this channel is insane. If I could hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, that would honestly I don't even, I'll do something crazy. crazy. And my phone is going off, and it is time to go pick up my food. I have not eaten in 3 days. All right, goodbye.